Major Slack videos.
Hey, my name is Major Slack and welcome to part 9 of my no horse, no health flask challenge run through Elden Ring. And this is my girl Melee Made Easy. We are here at the Limgrave Bridge, Site of Grace, and just made a whole bunch of money stalking through this section, wiping out a whole bunch of vulgar militiamen. And now I'm going to cash in and level up. We have an extra flask charge that has to go to the Flask of Cerulean Tears, and all points into vigor. And looks like I'm just short of leveling up again. So what I want to do is go whack a couple more vulgar militiamen in order to have just enough to level up again, because what's coming up next is going to be a tough assignment. We're going to take down the Tree Sentinel. I actually did a no damage run against the Tree Sentinel with the strategy I'm about to show you. I was so freaking pissed off that I didn't record it. I know, it's just like the big one that got away. He went fishing and I caught this huge freaking fish and it got away. No, seriously, I did a no damage run. And then last Sunday I spent 3 hours trying to do a no damage run again on the Tree Sentinel. Couldn't do it. Dang it. I can't believe it. I did that on my first try. Not first try, third try. On my third try with this particular build I'm going to show you, I pulled it off and I was like, I just did a no damage run on the Tree Sentinel. I couldn't believe it. And I took him down like 1 minute. 1 minute flat. It was like no like extended dodging around, just 1 minute, whacked his ass, down he went. At any rate, I managed to clobber his ass at least half a dozen times with the strategy I'm about to show you, so it's solid. Now, if anybody's following this walkthrough and you can't take down the Tree Sentinel, don't worry about it. Just come back here and whack 3 or 4 vulgar militiamen, and you'll make the same amount of money as you do, as you would have made killing the Tree Sentinel. The other rewards for the Tree Sentinel are the golden halberd. I think that's it. You get the golden halberd and 3,000 runes. Here I'm just selling just enough to have just enough to level up. And the golden halberd, that requires faith 12. I'm not even sure I'm going to use it this run. So once again, like I said, if you can't manage to kill the Tree Sentinel, don't worry about it. To make up the money that you would have had killing him, just go whack a few more vulgar militiamen. But give it a try. Give it a try. So here we go. I'm just 300 runes short. Let's go to our favorite 300 runes. Site of Grace, Agile Lake South. Whack the giant crab and that should give us just enough to level up. And I should explain my strategy now because I'm not sure Gamer Slack is going to give me enough time to explain it all. Basically, I'm going to be warrior stancing the great axe and the pickaxe. And I'm going to put the Gravitas Ash of War on the great axe because I want magic damage on that, because the Tree Sentinel is more resistant to holy damage than he is to magic damage. And then on the pickaxe I'm going to put the Golden Vow Ash of War. There we go, made a quick 300 runes so that we can get the Golden Vow buff. Then I'm going to put the great axe in the right hand, pickaxe in the left. Warrior stance, and that is like press the guard button to get a different moveset, and then they're going to use exclusively jumping attacks. So let's jump and press the guard button so that you bring both weapons down at the same time. And it's such a heavy hitting move. And basically if you could do 3 jump attacks like that with these 2 weapons on the Tree Sentinel, you'll break his stance and bring him down. Now, you can't do a critical hit on him, but he is staggered for like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, at which point you could do a charge attack and do some heavy damage. And then if you could do that again, you can kill him. That's all it takes. And it's just a matter of being able to stay out of the way, just being able to stay alive while you do all that. I tried numerous different strategies on it on the tree sentinel. One of them involved the Bloodhound's Fang. Tried that a few times. I didn't really like the success rate with that. So here we go. I'm going to set up the Great Axe with the Gravitas Ash of War, and the Pickaxe with Golden Vow. Now these are two heavy weapons, so the only thing we'll be able to wear in the way of armor is the Vagabond's armor, nothing else, because otherwise we'll be heavy loaded. Okay, so now I'm just taking a few practice swings. Here I'm jumping and pressing the guard button to bring down both weapons at the same time. Really heavy attack. So I'm just kind of getting like building up my muscle memory. And figure the best jumping off point is the Church of Ella. So the strategy is Flask of Wondrous Physic, which has the Strength Not Crystal tier and the Spiked Crack tier. Cast Golden Vow and just rush him. Lock on. Jump attack. Jump. That's two. One more will break his stance. There we go, broke his stance. Go forward. Charge attack. Rinse, repeat. Now he's going to bring out his shield attack, so you got to watch out for it. That right there, that's a heavy attack. Again. And one more time. Go and break his stance. Charge attack. And that's it, that's all. How long was that? That was less than it. That's like 30 seconds. So there you go. That's how to take him down. Yeah. You go, girl. Pretty solid strategy. Feel very comfortable with this strategy. A Bloodhound's Fang strategy works as well, and you can wear more armor, but I don't think it's as reliable. Next on the agenda is Stormfoot Catacombs. Okay, and I'm putting the Golden Vow Ash of War back on the dagger. And I want to put... I'm going so fast here. I believe what I'm going to do is... yeah, that's right. The Great Axe, I'm keeping the Gravitas Ash of War on it because that's going to be perfect for Stormfoot Catacombs. And the Golden Vow on the dagger, and the short bow, which is also going to be useful. And of course the brass shield. Alright, so Stormfoot Catacombs is northwest of the church. What you can do is go up this hill here and interact with this statue. One of these funny, like, humped-back statues. These always point towards catacombs. I just want to use the Gravitas Ash of War to see if I can... There we go. He shoots, he scores. Get some flay pinions. Interact with the statue. And he points to Stormfoot Catacombs. Now, right at the bottom of this statue, there's a Trina's Lily just kind of hiding there. Make sure you grab that. And let's go do in Stormfoot Catacombs. The reward is, if you kill everybody, you'll get 2,300 runes. And you get 2 Ashes of War. One is the Wandering Noble, Ash of War. Strike that. Not Ash of War, Spirit Ash. You get 2 new Spirit Ashes. One is the Wandering Nobles, which is like 5 of those weak-ass Wandering Nobles. Which are actually, I mean, they're pretty weak, and they freak out and get really cowardly sometimes. But their sheer numbers can give you an edge. I actually use them for the boss fight here. You'll see. Just their sheer numbers will totally distract the boss. They don't last long, admittedly. Like I said, they're really weak ass. But yeah, sometimes just, you know, a big gang of cannon fodder is better than one really tough guy. Okay, so here we go. Full of imps. There's an imp way down at the end, behind the chair, hiding behind the chair. Best thing to do is destroy the chair so you have a clear line of fire on the imp. There's the chair. Okay, and shoot an arrow down there, get him to come at you. And I'm just going to use our shield to block his dagger attacks. Throwing dagger attacks. And get close enough and retaliate with a firebot. Now there's another imp hiding around the left corner. Just get close and do a gravitas. 2 or 3 gravitas will kill him. And that's that. Okay, and I got the torch in my left hand. If you press the guard button while you're holding the torch in the left hand, your character will raise the torch up and it will give you more light. And yes, I'm fully aware that there are lanterns in this game, and we're going to get one shortly. You can get a lantern at the merchant way down at the bottom of the Weeping Peninsula, and another at the merchant at the south end of Lying of the Lakes. I'm fully aware that there are lanterns. Those are a ways away as far as, you know, a no horse run. So we'll have to make do with the torch for now. Okay, so out comes the crossbow, and just hassle this guy. There's 3 imps up there that we want to draw out before we go down there. So just shoot a bolt at them. And I'm using the crossbow, because of its greater range instead of the short bow. Okay, so that's 1 imp. There's another imp off to the left here. Shoot him. Switch back to the great axe. Back off. Give yourself lots of elbow room to do a guard counter when he comes up. Sometimes, occasionally, they lose interest and just start walking back, as in this case. I wouldn't go down there if I were you. Make sure that you take care of all the imps, because there's another one up on the right here. Same strategy. Bolt in the face. Get him to come at you. And I mistimed that, running away. Guard counter, and down he goes. That's it. That's all you have to worry about. 3 imps, and then once they're down, you can explore this bottom area here without any fear of them throwing daggers or flame pots down on you. Alright, now we have to deal with the flame tower. 2 ways you could deal with this. There's a little hallway down on the right there. In between flame rushes, you could run down into the hallway on the right, and then after the next flame rush, run down to the end and just simply hit the tower. Or just use a crossbow and hit the tower to bring it down. The crossbow or any bow. Shoot it at the tower. All you have to do is hit the tower and it will go down. And that's it, and that will stop the flame attacks. Down this way to the east, there is nothing. It's just this prattling pate hello thingy, which I never do anything with. Down here is just a complete clusterfuck of hidden imps. Pardon my French. You got to be careful here. There's Here I'm using glowstones. I rarely do this, but I found these actually very useful. Pop out a couple glowstones and they really light up the area. Okay, so there's one right there. What you definitely do not want it to do is engage in melee combat around the flame tower, because somebody's bound to accidentally hit the flame tower. That will get it to rise up again, and all of a sudden you got the flame attacks going again. So do what I did here. Crossbow, get him to come at you, guard counter, rinse and repeat. I'm going to show you where all the imps are. There's 5. So there's 2 on the wall. You can see them in plain as day. Get him well away from that flame tower. And now there's 3 more. 2 hidden behind the left corner, and 1 hidden behind the far back right corner. The best thing to do is to go off to one side. Here Gamer Slack is pointing them out. Here the plan was to use the Sacred Blade, but I changed my mind. So there's one right there hiding behind the left corner. I forget what I did here. That's what I did. Guard counter. Strike that. There's 2 on the left side. And there's 1 on the right side. Just go over here and you see him hiding behind the corner there. Here's where I use the Sacred Blade. That's it, that's all the imps here. And here you get 3 free Smoldering Butterfly. They're always there as a pickup. And that's this area done. Now we have to open the boss door, so up we go on the ladder. As soon as you get to the top, there's an imp hiding around the left corner, so be wary of that. And there's another one in the distance. This one you can do a gravitas attack on without alerting the other. See right there? Where we can ambush you? Yeah, just do a gravitas attack. Do like 3 gravitas attacks right here. That'll kill him without alerting the other one down the way there. And this one we just like, you know, half him with a dagger, get him to come at us. Guard counter. And finally, at the end here, there's an imp in plain sight way at the end, right behind this Glovert here. And there's another one off, hiding behind the right side. The one hiding behind the right side, you can't sneak up on. As soon as you get close, he'll get activated and he'll take you by surprise every time. So usually I like to use the crossbow from long range and harass this one on the wall here. You can barely see him, but he's there, right there. Then get him to come at you, do a card counter. And sometimes he hangs back. See, he's trying to sucker you close so that you get close enough to spawn the other one. Don't let him sucker you in. So if he refuses to come down and play ball with a guard counter, this is your contingency plan. Get close enough to throw a fireball. And as you see, I'm inching forward because I know that guy on the right is going to pop out. Even though he can't like see you, the game gives him kind of like an early warning system. And that's it. That's all the imps in this area taken care of. And here you get the Wandering Noble Ashes. Okay. 5 weak ass Wandering Noble Torch guys, but they are useful. They are useful. And I'm going to show you in this boss fight. So, drop down just like I showed you. Here's the boss door lever. Pull that, and we can go do the boss fight. Alright, for this boss fight, this is the Grave Warden Duelist, if I recall. Is it the Grave Warden Duelist, or is this the Earth Tree Burial Watchdog? Humble apologies, I forgot. I think this is the Earth Tree Burial Watchdog. So for this, we're going to go with the Bloodhound's Fang, Fire Grease, Golden Vow, and the Wandering Noble Ashes. Yeah, this, now I recall, it's definitely the Earth Tree Burial Watchdog. Okay, so the strategy is Flask of Wondrous Physic with Strength Knot and Spiked Cracked Tear in it, Golden Vow, Fire Grease, go in, spawn the Ashes, refill FP, and Bloodhound's Finesse with the combo. Follow up Bloodhound's Finesse, that's just stagger him, and then do a charge attack or a strong attack to finish him off. Here we go. Out go the 5 bad boys. Wait right here. See what happens. If they engage, then you go at them. Watch it. And Bloodhound's Finesse, follow up strong attack. That should have staggered him, but I think one of the nobles kind of like broke that. Anyways, I see the colossal amount of damage I'm doing with all those buffs. Golden Vow, Fire Grease, and it's no problem. And they did their job. Can't really expect them to do any serious damage, but like I said, there's so many of them. Done and done. Next, we want to work our way through Northern Weeping Peninsula. To put ourselves in a position to push south, like I mentioned earlier, to the Merchant Way down at the south end to get, ultimately, a lantern, which will make all the other catacombs a lot easier, because we'll be able to have a lantern on our side. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff I'm going to do as well in Weeping Peninsula. Now, here, like I said, if I was close to leveling up, I'm just going to go do a little bit quick farming. Because here it's just like a matter of 1 or 2 vulgar militiamen. So it'll take like a minute or so to quickly get the money to level up, so I'm going to do that. Okay, this guy is coming right at me. See, I knew he was going to do that. That's why I didn't make a move. Oh yeah, I remember what happened here. This guy, I got discovered. So I had to abort, because I know that vulgar militiaman there, he discovered me, and now he's on my ass. And that's it. Once they discover you, bail out. Bail out. We don't have the defense to take care of these guys. All right, let's try this again. Here I'm going without buffs just to see if I can save time. Try to get the drop on this guy. And I realized I don't need the buffs to do this 2-hit kill on these vulgar militiamen, so And I showed you how to do that in the previous video. And we're good. Now we have enough to level up. Let's go down to Castlemore and Rampart side of Grace, and we're going to kick off there. Level up with the money we just made. More points into vigor.
Trade again.
Okay, so here I bought everything. Okay, so what is Slack going to do? Is it going to jump right into it? Yeah, it looks like it. This is everything we need. The Bloodhound's Fang, Sacred Dagger, and we're going to push up this way here, that fork in the road, and then push north, and then west. Not sure what I'm doing here. I'm swapping on the Ash of War. Oh, I'm putting the Sacred Blade back on the Great Axe. Okay. Right, yeah. Because that'll get more damage out of the Sacred Blade. Right, for the dogs. That'll instantly kill the dogs, right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Gamer Slacker, you get with it, man. Catch up. Okay, I'm with it. Alright, so pushing down this way to the north. 3 dogs in a pond guarding some Trina's lily. Right here. 1, 2, and 3. Go for the one on the left first and try to get off on the left side so that you can kind of isolate him from the others. Get just close enough to do a Sacred Blade. And you should be able to do that without alerting the others, like right about here. Instant kill and then go off. Or rather, that guy gets alerted. Get time to react. Strike that. 4 dogs here. And the dragonfly. Okay, Slack. Okay. Get dizzy. Thank you. You gonna get this time? Note that I have my shield up just in case it attacks, because you can do a guard counter on these freaking dragonflies. Okay, so grab that Trina's Lily, and then the Society Grace just around the corner here. Right off to the left, up here. I'm really happy to see so many of you grooving on this no horse challenger and actually doing it yourself and seeing how different the game is when you play with no horse. Very, very different. Alright, so now it's going to be our first encounter with Guardians. These are like these pretty dangerous enemies that like have these trees growing out of their backs. There's one here at the entrance to the bridge. Basically, a finesse combo should take him out. Make sure you do the combo just in case they survive. And I buffed that with Golden Vow. There's another one across the bridge here. That one right there. This one should be able to sneak up on. And if not, as soon as he approaches, do a finesse. Should one-shot him. Now, another one up ahead, if you go off to the left here and just tweak like yourself behind this little flat rock here, normally he won't notice you, but this time he did. And they got him. Guardian country. I believe there's one more behind these ruins here, just on the other side of these ruins. Right there, you see him? Now, he doesn't know we're here. He's getting a little suspicious. He's patrolling over here because he thought he heard something. Then he's going to lose interest and go back. When he goes back, let's make our move. Okay, I thought I heard something. Hey, I thought I heard a pretty tat. No, there's no pretty tat here. I guess go back to my donut break. There we go. I was trying to see if I could get a backstab on him. That's why you see me creeping forward like that. But he saw me, so. Next is the Faith Knot Crystal Tier, which is actually going to be pretty useful to us. We got to get past this giant poison flower though. And I'm going to show you how to do that after we discover the fourth Church of no, this is the Church of the Pilgrimage we're coming up to. And there's a few wandering nobles here. One of them's a mage. They can give you a little bit of trouble, but just waltz in and start whacking away. It should be no problem. If you can, take out the one with the cape first. And here is Mr. Fumblefingers, bringing up the map instead of, you know, doing the skill. That guy right there. He's the most dangerous one, the one with the cape, because he's got the mage staff. My map button is right beside the skill button. Alright, so having done that, go grab the Sacred Tear there. Go grab the Sacred Tear, Slack. Attaboy. Not that it won't do us much good, because we can't use our health flask. The only thing it would do us any good with is our FP flask, but then we haven't increased our mind yet, so yeah, that's a little redundant. Now make sure you have a sleep pot ready to go. So this is something I discovered I never knew before. Those giant poison flowers can be put to sleep with sleep pots. I never knew this before. Did an entire walkthrough with a prisoner. No idea. Like I said, I completely underused sleep pots in that run. So now I'm throwing them at everything, you know. Can you be put to sleep? Can you be put to sleep? How about you? You know, kind of thing. Okay, so from the site of grace to go down to the southeast here. Get your sneak on. And what we want to do is carefully drop down to this next ledge here, right here. And stick to the wall on the left. Stick here. Gonna drop down here, and this drop is safe. It looks far, but it's safe. If you drop a rainbow stone, it's going to show you it's safe. So just drop down, get your sneak on as soon as you get to the bottom, Make sure everything's safe. Get a Trina's Lily. Or 2. Or 3. I see another one. And now you're going to creep forward just enough that you can get a line of fire on the giant poison flower there, and throw a sleep pot, and it'll put him to sleep. And then he won't do that hellacious white rain thing, which he's about to do right now. See that step right there. But he's now asleep. Watch him flop over, and just do finesse combo. And again. And that's it. And all these little ones you can take out with the finesse. Now that he's out of the way, we can get safely down to the other area. There's another Trina's Lily and a mushroom. That's it for this area. This one is just guarded by 3 little sleep pot, or 3 little poison flowers. You can easily take them all out, each with a single finesse. No need to do a combo, just one finesse. Same with this guy. Or these guys. Using the Bloodhound's finesse will keep you relatively safe as you pop in and out to do like these hit and run attacks. Keep you relatively safe. Although if things get out of hand, just throw a fire pot, as I did. And there we go. And here, Faith Not Crystal Tear. Bump up your faith by 10 points for 3 minutes in the Flask of Wondrous Physic. Now, the demi-human runes with the demi-human queen. Don't bother with the demi-humans. Just kill the queen as quickly as you can. Usually just do a finesse and strong attack follow up. That's an instant kill. As soon as you kill the queen, all the demi-humans will cower in fear, as this one's doing. None of them will attack you anymore. Isn't that cute? Alright, time to die. That'll give you an enemy group refill. One last stop, Earth Borer Cave. We're just gonna discover the site of grace. And we're in open country, so best weapon of choice is the great axe with the sacred blade on it. Lots of dangerous demi-humans around here as we push to the southeast. Basically, we're pushing towards the edge of the cliff that leads down to the water. And there is this kind of like, hang on, take care of these guys. Yeah, don't forget to use your sacred blade, people. That's all we have going for us is our FP. Okay, see that little white statue thing there? You gotta, well, you don't have to, but it would help if you interacted with that. Look the way he ran around like that, trying to sucker me into doing something, anything. a tarnished golden sunflower, or we can interact with this one, this thing right here, and it's like this ghostly figure that will spawn, and he'll take you straight to Earthbore Cave. Coming up near the end of this run. Tomorrow's my day off, and the No Horse, No Health Flask Challenge run will return on Sunday. Back to live commentary next week. I got a whole batch of live commentary videos prepared for you next week. Now that GamerSlack has gotten this walkthrough off to a blistering start, which was my whole point of doing that, because GamerSlack just games way faster than live commentary Slack. So now that we got like a big blistering start on this back to live commentary, which is less work than dubbing and commentary, which is the only reason why I don't dub commentary all the time. It's just so much extra work. But personally, I prefer dubbed commentary because, like I said, I can game way faster, and I feel my commentary is more informative when I dub in the commentary. Anyways, that's it for this run. This is Earthbore Cave. Watch out for the trap here. We're not going to do this right yet. I just want to go in and loot the chest. Okay, watch out for that trap. And we're going to end off the run here. So thanks a lot for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Post a comment, stuff like that there. And I'll see you next time. Like I said, taking a break tomorrow. Saturday is my customary day off. And I'll be right back on Sunday with more No Horse, No Health Flask Challenge run. Gonna pick up here at the Church of the Pilgrimage. Alright. You gonna take a bow? Atta girl. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1. That's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.